Go like bend your thumb up. There we go. And down. Good. See? Wait.
Wow, that was cool. Did you see that?
Yourself, make sure you ain't got nothing in there.
Oh my goodness, that is so weird.
Push up with your thumb. Push.
Okay.
Good. And then push against this. Push against my thumb. Yeah. So you.
Oh my goodness, that is so weird looking.
Yeah, real close.
It looks like you frayed this tendon, but it's not completely interrupted.
So what's that? Will it grow back or no?
I mean, it may reinforce itself.
So maybe just be very careful with it. Let it actually heal or whatever. Which I don't really use my left to do.
So go up with your thumb, push against my thumb.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what this tendon does, is it connects up here, and so it pulls your thumb. Not bending this, that's from like here to here, but this is from like here to here, so going up. So gripping is all in the front, but lifting is in the back, so it's not like you're pushing against things. That's not like a natural thing to do, so you're probably not going to overly stress that tendon, but you have a bunch of ancillary tendons that help with that motion. It's not like there's only one. So, but it's not interrupted that I can see, but it is damaged. That I can see. It's just not super clear. Because it, like, you can see where it gets nicked right there. And then if we look back, we can see this here, and it kind of looks like it all moves. Like the bottom is still intact. But that could just be connective tissue. Again, it doesn't matter a whole lot, in the sense that I think you need like to have a hand surgeon repair that tendon. But if you had like, you were doing something and you felt a pop, or you
I already feel that anyways, but
well, like followed by weakness. You're like, and I can do this, and then that's it.
Nothing.
Then I gotta do this.
Okay.
Do this, and then you gotta do this. Then you gotta see a hand surgeon.
Okay.
You can't live like that.
All right.
So, but as long as you have function and strength, not a big deal. But I just wouldn't stress that and put it under a lot of like strain or pressure.
It's turning purple too. You notice that my fingertips?
You don't need fingers, right?
No.
It's fine.
But do you notice that though?
Yes. That's,
Why?
oh, it's lots of people do have that. If it gets really bad, they call it a Raynaud's. It's just the vasculature. It's just a little bit of vascular congestion.
Okay.
Sometimes the smaller capillaries will spasm, and then they could turn blue or white. Usually it's with changes in temperature. Like if it gets real cold out, your fingers will get
that was kind of cold. Okay.
It's not damaging or harmful. It just looks festive.
Okay.
Yes. So. Okay. Let's just it's your hand. And say if
now them the ones that dissolve on their own.
Dude, these are the good ones.
Oh, okay.
You know what makes them good? They work. And they're the ones I'm putting in.
They usually stitch me up with them cheap ones.
I know, right? Ridiculous. No, I want to use the nylon ones. They don't dissolve, and they come out when you want them to come out, and they don't lose their integrity prematurely.
The pain doesn't go down your arms or anything, does it, Dad?
No.
Okay.
You do yours a lot better than I did mine.
Because of the.
Well, I would hope I have more experience.
Well, I used a fish hook to put mine back together.
Well, I'm sure it would keep it together. How
Yeah.
clean it was, not so
Poured some
sure.
whiskey on it and
There you go.
stitched her up. Got me to the hospital though, so wouldn't believe it, Dad.
Seems like you made it pretty far, so must not have been too bad.
No.
Ah. They only provide the finest disposable equipment.
Oh, I don't know. He smokes a cigarette maybe or two a day, but he's been using the little vape thing instead of the regular cigarette.
Do you smoke? No. Only 2 a day. Okay.
A little bit. Sometimes he takes a little, almost like a little, usage before he lays down.
Trying to
Yeah,
get
you
him up.
don't have a scar on that,
There.
don't you?
So how does he get around? He walks by himself?
He does. He uses a walker pretty well all through the house. He doesn't walk. He's not real steady on his feet. But he doesn't move very quickly. It's more like a shuffle.
So,
He lives by himself, but like I said,
are you swallowing okay? Do you have problems swallowing?
You know, when you do something like this here, it just kind of wears you out, doesn't it?
I'm ready for a nap.
You don't feel like you have difficulty?
I'm always ready to take a nap after I do something like this.
So you eat your regular food, right?
Yep.
Right. So basically, I didn't follow up on certain things. So basically, there's something.
I tell you what, that duct tape works pretty good too.
Until you start bleeding. Then
Right.
it loses a little bit of its effectiveness. But
Well,
if you
if
just
get
keep
it
going,
to stick first,
you're
you get it
alright.
to stick first, the blood shouldn't affect where it's, stuck on the skin.
This is true. This is
Yeah.
true. And if it's bleeding, just add more duct tape.
You know, you have to clean it off.
That's like that. What was that one show, Dusk Till Dawn? At the beginning, he has a gunshot through his hand, and one of the first scenes is the sunshine through that hole in his hand, and then he grabs the duct tape and
Yeah.
wraps it all around the hole. But yeah, it's
That's
funny.
funny.
All right. Bada boom, bada bing.
Got your full
I think-
stitches.
I
Awesome.
think your hand hole is now closed
Mhm.
adequately.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna put your hand in like a glove or do anything, with that hand I would cover it If it's gonna be covered in like a glove or something like that, I'd probably just goop it with some antibiotic ointment, and then put a bandage on it, then put a glove on it, and then once you're done, or if you're gonna be doing it for an extended period of time, if your hands get sweaty or moist, like every hour or two, I'd try to dry it out. And then once you're done, I would just kind of make sure it's clean, just kind of pat it dry, and then air it out so it's nice and dry. And then just don't submerge it. Take the antibiotics. Are you allergic to anything? Any antibiotics in particular?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll probably put